I only touch greatness.
Sam Ward. I'm coming on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast. I play on the Swift Current Broncos, and I'm a 2023 draft prospect.
I'm Ty Coupland. I'm coming on the I Only Touch Greatness podcast, and I'm a prospect for the Swift Current Broncos.
Yeah, the mayor of C-Town, Ryan Hayes.
Broncos 1 for 2 on the power play. This is their third attempt. Shot from the left side and a absolute bullet. Ty Coupland in his second Western Hockey League game has given Swift Current a 2-0 lead. Coupland just let it rip from the left circle, his first career goal.
Glove down, another shot and a great pad save turned in by Hay. Left circle, Sam Ward, a shot, he scores. First goal, WHL career, and it's
Vancouver's best show with Ryan Hayes.
Often imitated but never duplicated, I Only Touch Greatness podcast. Scan the code and follow. Often imitated but never duplicated, I Only Touch Greatness podcast with Ryan Hayes.
Okay, so we'll start here. Ty, born in North Van. What was childhood like for you growing up?
It was pretty good. I mean, my parents got divorced at a young age, so it was interesting. But I played a lot of hockey and a lot of sports because my dad and stuff, and so my parents, they put me in all of them, like baseball, soccer, hockey. So I had a fun childhood. I had a younger brother too, so we had a lot of fun hanging out and playing and stuff.
Okay, and Sam, born in Kamloops, if the stats are correct. What was your childhood like?
Yeah, I grew up with my two older brothers. My dad would always build a outdoor rink in our backyard, so we'd always go out there. But my brothers were always making me go in that, so got a few pills shot at me. But it was fun.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about your brothers. You must have had some good mini stick battles down all the time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and while we're talking about brothers, what's it like being around them so much and getting to play with your brother?
Yeah, honestly, it's awesome playing with your brother. I mean, he's been in Swift for a couple of years, so I came in last year at the end of the year there, and he helped me a lot out there. Just being with your brother, it's just awesome. Like, see him every day. Like, most guys, when they go out, they're away from their families a lot, so it's really nice being with them.
Okay, and did you guys play any other sports growing up?
I I played soccer when I grew up, and then just played some volleyball at school, but that's about it.
Okay. All right.
I played baseball. I played like in a few all-star teams or whatever, just in like my association, and then I played on like soccer, and but I had to quit those when I got to like 10 because hockey became my main priority.
There you go. Yeah, that was the next question. When did you guys start taking it serious that you knew that you wanted to do it?
For me, I think it was when I made the move down to Vancouver. I played for Seafair, my second year Pee Wee. So that's when I really thought of taking it serious because Vancouver's a lot more competition down there. So.
Okay. And who are some of your heroes, or who do you try to model your game after?
For me personally, I really like Chris Letang. I think he's just a great leader, great defenseman. So.
Okay.
My favorite player is Sidney Crosby, so I look up to him and just how hard he works and the guy he is off the ice too and stuff. So that's someone who I've tried to model my game around and just have his compete level and his drive to win.
Okay. And Ty, have you always been a forward, and Sam, you've always been in defense?
Yeah.
I played a little forward when I grew up, but made the shift to D, so stick with that.
Okay. How were your days with the Delta Hockey Academy?
I really like the Delta Hockey Academy. I know Ian Gallagher runs a really great program there, so being with all the guys every day, going to school with them, it's awesome.
And Ty, you played North Van, right?
Yeah.
Or West Van.
They called it the Northwest Hawks. It was like a zone program.
Yeah. I think Ryan Hoig is there.
Yeah, he was there. He was the U18 coach in my second year, Bantam.
Okay, great guy. We had him on the show too. So Ty, drafted second round to Swift Current. Where were you when draft day happened?
I was at home with my family eating lunch. I wasn't expecting to go that late. I was kind of hoping I was going to go earlier, and so when I fell that late, it kind of like lit a fire under me, and I was kind of looking to prove people wrong. And so from last May, it's been a lot of progress and development and eating better and getting in the gym more and stuff. So I don't know, it's been a crazy year since then.
Yeah, right. And Sam, I couldn't find a stat about your draft.
I went undrafted.
Okay, so then you signed Swift Current as like a free agent.
Yeah, I listed. So I played in the BCHL last year. They listed me the whole year there. I went to Swift camp. It would have been the start of my BCHL year. So went there, and then they listed me for the whole year, and then eventually signed at the end of the BCHL year. So.
Okay. So this is for both of you guys as well. What's it like? Describe your first game in the dub, and what's that feeling like when you get that rookie lap?
Oh, well, for me, it was against Regina Pat, so pretty nerve-wracking. I think it was the second game left in the season. So we were in the playoff push. We didn't want to make mistakes. So, it was really nerve-wracking for me.
Okay.
I was against Tri-Cities in the U.S. swing, and I was so nervous. It was like funny. Like I've never been that nervous for a game, and it was like before I went out for my rookie lap, all the guys were like kissing college goodbye. So it's kind of funny that wise. And I think after I got my first shift and played a little bit and got some confidence, but it was that weekend I was there, the 4 days or whatever. It was awesome just getting to know the guys and cool experience.
That's for sure. That's a good trip too, that whole American division. It's awesome. I hear about it all the time. We always ask about favorite road cities or road barns, and it all often comes up that whole trip. So, I saw that actually because I remember you guys were doing that trip. I was talking to Davies' mom, and she told me you guys were on that road trip.
Yeah.
Davies is a beauty. He's a good kid.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And of course, we've had like Swift Current seems to be one of the teams that we've interviewed like the most people from.
Yeah. There's been a lot of guys on it.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, Pickering's awesome. We had him on twice. How are some of these guys helped you get your foot in the door?
Well, for me, they know what it takes. They've been in NHL camp. They know how much work it takes and all the skill. So just them bringing it to the room every day, just seeing them on the ice, it means a lot.
They've been good to me. I mean, I haven't been there for very long or whatever. I've been there for like a few week stints kind of thing. But I mean, they're just great guys. There's good people and stuff. And that's like the biggest thing is you want to like surround yourself with good people. So to have them like next year to be around them and just learn from them is going to be huge. And just as like off the ice too, and even on the ice, like they work so hard and they're just good guys and fun to be around. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Okay. And tell us about your first goal in the dub, and you guys still have the puck.
Oh yeah, mine came against Edmonton Oil King. We were in Edmonton, so obviously playing in the Rogers place there's awesome. Like new rink, just so cool. So I think it was a rebound, and I pinched down, and I just took a shot by the dot there, and it went in top corner. So it was nice.
See.
Well, first, I don't know what I was doing on the power play. I mean, I was call up and I was kind of surprised to be on it. So I knew I had nothing to lose, and Pickering was top of the umbrella. So it was like, just give him the puck, he'll score something. And I was surprised. Off the draw, Pickering had it and he walked the line, and I was open for a 1-T and he actually gave it to me. So I took it and I got lucky. I got good wood on it and it went top corner and stuff. But after that, it kind of blanked. I just remember hugging him and just thinking it was the coolest thing in the world that I get to like score a goal with a guy who's like a first round pick of like my favorite NHL team. And it was so surreal to have that.
That's true. You guys both got the puck still?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So do you guys have a favorite road city? Ty, I know you only played in a couple games, but do you have a favorite road city?
For me, obviously I haven't been all the BC rinks. Like I haven't played them. I've been in most of them being from BC, but I really like the Everett rink. I thought the atmosphere there was great. The fans were great. They were all engaged. So I think Everett's my favorite so far.
I mean, out of like within the like Moose Trust, Swift, Spokane, and Tri, but I think the favorite was Spokane. I mean, it's a huge rink, and the fans were like it was a quiet night for them, but they still seemed loud and crazy and stuff. So it was a cool rink to be at.
Do you have a dream venue you wish to play in one day?
For me, it'd be Rogers Arena. Being around Vancouver, I think it'd be pretty cool playing there.
Yeah, I agree with Sav. That'd be pretty sick playing in front of your hometown fans, and that'd be cool.
Did either of you guys ever get to do it in between intermissions?
What's that, sorry?
Did either of you guys ever get to escape during like intermission at a Canuck game?
No, never got that chance.
Okay,
No.
yeah, I never got to do it either, but nowadays all these kids get to do that.
Yeah.
Do you have a go-to celly?
Oh, for me, I mean, I don't score much, so I don't have anything really. No.
Okay.
If I score a nice one, I usually go down a knee and do a bow and arrow, or I just like put my arms up and go into the glass. Something simple.
Okay. What about favorite nickname or favorite jersey number and any nicknames?
For me, obviously having my brother there before me, they all call him Wardo. So then they call me Swardo because my name starts with S. So yeah, I go with.
Okay. What about jersey number?
I haven't really got to pick many numbers. Last year I was number 3. I didn't mind that, and 7 this year, but I kind of like 7. So.
Okay.
I get called like Copy or Copes or something. And then I've always worn 22. So Swift's got that retired with the bus crash. So I'll have to figure out what number I'll get next year.
Okay. Do they educate you guys on that bus crash from a long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay. I've never actually brought that up to any of the guys. So, but that's one thing I always wondered if they like. Is there a memorial and stuff in you guys' change rooms?
Yeah, there's a few things like there's like the 4-leaf clover everywhere with the numbers on it. Then just outside of Swift on the highway, there's a big monument there that I know the drafted guy, like the new draftees come in and they take a picture there. So it's pretty cool.
Okay. What's one aspect of each of your game that you're looking to improve on?
For me, I think for next year coming in, I really want to get more strength, be able to keep up with speed better, just being able to like take body checks or throw body checks and really feel comfortable out there.
I mean, it's so fast and it's just getting faster. So I want to be able to keep up next year and to not only just keep up, but to produce too. So I need to gain some weight here and to get faster while doing it.
Okay. Okay. What are your goals for next season then? Like on the ice.
For me, I really want to make the playoffs. I know we missed them this year, which really hurt. And then I know last year it hurt a lot too. So hoping to make playoffs and make a good run out of it.
Okay.
I'm just hoping to help the team out in any way I can. I mean, I was there for like the end and was watching the games in their last final push, and it was it sucked. That's the way it ended, and so I think just for those guys, I want to get them, like, help them in any way to get to the playoffs and to make a run too. I mean, it's gonna be like a lot of those guys last year's before they go off and play pro and stuff. So we can have a run and have a team next year. It'll be a lot of fun to be a part of.
What are some of your hobbies outside of hockey?
I don't have many, but I really like to golf in the summers. Just get out there with some friends and still a fun time out there. So
okay.
Yeah, I like golfing or just hanging out with buddies and stuff, and then me and my brother end up having some competition in the backyard usually, whether it's baseball, basketball, shooting pucks or something. So it's usually how I spend my off time.
Okay. And what color is your stick tape and your favorite Gatorade?
I go between black and white. Doesn't matter to me. Not really picky on it. Just depends on the day. And for Gatorade color, I really like yellow. My favorite.
Oh, slept on. That one's underrated.
Yeah.
I always do white. Oh, it's always been white. It's like I barely do any though. It's like just the toe. I get chirped for it a lot. And then Gatorade, I like blue. Blue's probably my favorite.
Okay. Can you name off your top 3 songs?
Oh, top 3. That's a tough decision. I don't think I could pinpoint 3. Like, I'm all over the map. I like anything.
Okay.
I don't know if there's like 3 that really stand out, but I mean, lately since coming back from like Swift and stuff, I've kind of gotten big into like country, so I love Morgan Wallen and like Luke Combs and stuff. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could pick 3. I like I'll listen to like rap and stuff, but I think mainly now it's been a lot of country.
Okay. Yeah, Luke Combs is actually coming to town next month.
Yeah, I think I'm going to that with a few of my buddies. So.
Oh yeah, I got tickets as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sports movie?
Well, obviously Miracle. I think that's a great movie. Or Slapshot. All those are great movies. All the hockey ones I love, or even the golf ones too.
Yeah, mine's by far Slapshot. I watched that a lot, and I think it's pretty funny and stuff. And it's been something that me and my dad and my brother usually end up watching a couple of times a year. And so, yeah, it's by far my favorite.
What's some of the best advice you've gotten from a coach?
I'd say have fun. It goes by quick. Just live in the moment.
I think control what you can control has been like by far the one that's impacted me the most. Is can't control what's going around you. You can only control how your play or what you're doing to get better every day. So that's been something that I've kind of lived by, and yeah.
And what do you look for in a good coach?
I like when he's connected to the team. Jokes with the team. He's always around the team and just making like connections with the players. So that's where I really look at.
Yeah, I feel you have to talk a lot. You have to be a good communicator, and but also I want you to be upfront. Like if I'm doing something wrong, I want you to be honest with me here and not just kiss my ass or whatever, and just yeah.
Okay. Do you have any hidden talents?
No, I don't think I do. I don't think so.
Yeah, I can't. It's not like I can cook. There's nothing that other than hockey. I mean, maybe some like fantasy sports. You know, I can scam a few people on some trades here and there.
Oh yes,
Other than that, it's
fantasy football.
Love fantasy football. I go with my dad's buddies, and a lot of them like to drink a lot. So at the end of the night, I might send some ridiculous trade, just hoping they're a little tipsy or whatever. But yeah.
Yep, I'm the same way with that. I send out a lot of these stupid trades hoping to get somebody just to like click on it by accident. One nice trick is when you find somebody that have the same name. There's a couple guys in the league that have the exact same name, and if you quickly catch them, they think they're getting them. They're getting the good guy, and it's actually the shitty player. Okay. Okay, how does having a great billet family help you guys prepare for like games?
Billets are awesome. They're like a second family, so they cook great food. They're always there for you if you need to talk to someone. So I think that's what I like the most.
Yeah, when I was there, I've been with the billet coordinator Morgan the whole time, and she's been great. I mean, there's kids there, so that's always fun to have kids they're not really my age, but just kids to be around and play with. And she's been great with food and making sure I'm all good and stuff. So I'll be there next year, and I feel fortunate to have her as my billet mom.
Who's the team DJ?
It's Owen Pickering. A lot of controversial there. A lot of guys don't like it. Some guys do. It's odd.
Okay. Well, what's he playing?
Honestly, it depends on the day. It's anything. He'll be playing the most random stuff. So
big booty.
You never know. Yeah, I've heard a few of those. He just plays whatever he's feeling that day, I guess.
Yeah. I guess that's what happens when you got a leader like that on your team. He gets the aux cord.
Yeah.
What's one obstacle you've had to come across in getting to where you guys are today? Perhaps like an injury or what?
For me, I think it was my first year bantam. Went through 2 injuries. I separated my shoulder and broke my collarbone, and then 2 games later, I went out there and I broke my wrist. So that year was really tough for me, for my confidence wise, but came back next year. So.
In my draft year, I broke my hand at a bad time. I missed one of the big tournaments to play all the academy teams, and then so that was really tough on me, just mentally too, because I've never been away from the game for that long. So it was 7 weeks of no hockey at all, and I got my cast off and on like a Wednesday, and I was playing that weekend. So it Yeah, I think that was the biggest obstacle just in those 7 weeks. Still being productive and staying in the gym and to have the end goal and not try to move the hand around. So it was tough.
If you were having a dream dinner party and you can sit down with 3 famous people that are alive, who do you want to bring to your party?
Oh, I'd go Gretzky, Tiger Woods, and Liam Nielsen.
Crosby, Will Ferrell, and then probably Michael Jordan. I mean, just listening to some of his stories would be pretty cool too.
Yeah, I go with Tupac. Seth Rogen would be my comedian. I think he's awesome, man. He's from Vancouver, of course. And then I like to throw in a little eye candy, so I'll go with like Paulina Gretzky.
Oh yeah.
Who doesn't enjoy her? And, okay. If you were an animal, what animal would you be?
I'd say a shark, honestly. Swim fast, aggressive, so I guess shark.
I don't know, a lion would be pretty cool to be the king of the jungle. Yeah, I'd want to be a lion.
Okay. I always go with the dolphin because I look like a dolphin. I got no hair and a nose. Okay, what about rookie initiation or rookie idol? Do you guys, what song do you sing during karaoke?
Oh, what did I think I sang Taylor Swift song. Can't remember. They made you put headphones on and like blast the music. You can't hear how it sounds on the outside. So I don't think I did great.
I'm lucky. I haven't gone through that yet, but I'll have it next year. So
yeah,
likely some T Swift song, but yeah, it'll be interesting.
Hey, if you need an easy one there when they get you to do it, there's a Tequila, the song called Tequila.
Yeah.
Tequila.
Oh yeah.
It's only got one word. You can't fuck that. You can't screw that up. How important is a young athlete's public image? Like stuff that gets posted online.
Oh, nowadays everything you can, like stuff on social media gets out so quick. You got to be really aware with that. So it's scary, honestly. So you just got to be aware.
Are you jumping in on something there?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is nowadays, and just how everything it gets sent, and anything you put out there is, it could come back and bite you even when you're young and stuff. So you have to be very cautious and of what you put out in the world and stuff. So it's tough. I mean, being like so young and having to worry about something like that. But I mean, luckily me and Sam aren't any Owen Pickering and Gavin McKenna's, so we don't get the same kind of exposure. But it's still something you have to be cautious about, because at the end of the day, you want to play pro hockey, and so you got to be careful what you put out there.
That's for sure. We have one of our football prospects that we had on. He said you don't post anything you wouldn't want your grandma to see.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so that's one thing you always, and you never know, like 10, 15 years down the road, some post or tweet that was made, they pull it back up and it just bites you in the ass one day.
Yeah, exactly.
So just be careful. I try to tell all the guys, just be careful on that one. What's the last show that you guys have binge watched?
I've been really into Chicago PD right now. I'm going to start Chicago Med soon, as soon as I'm done that. So that I'm into.
I've been on Blacklist right now. It's really good. I'm starting to like it. My dad watched it and he told me to give it a go. So yeah, I've really liked it.
Okay. Do you guys collect anything?
No, I don't say I collect much.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of like hockey sticks I have of like pro hockey players or whatever, and so I got a like nice wardrobe of that.
Okay. If you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you want to go?
I'd say Dubai. Some of the structures are mind blowing. Just seeing like the Burj Khalifa, or like just buildings like that, I think it'd be really cool. Or just all the expensive cars there, and you see how life's like over there. So,
I think somewhere like Italy or Greece would be cool right now. I mean, it's pretty old and looks very cool from all the photos I've seen. So that's somewhere I'd like to go to.
Yeah, anywhere is better than the Vancouver rain. I'm over it. I need to get spring here pretty quick. Okay, I got a couple fun questions for you. Favorite sports franchise?
Well, after watching the All In or Nothing on Prime, I think I really like the Toronto Maple Leafs and seeing what like Kyle Dubas been over there. So I think I'd say them.
The Penguins.
Okay. What's your go-to breakfast?
I like overnight oats. I mean, I'm allergic to a lot of things, so I think overnight oats fits me. So.
Okay.
I can't really like cook anything. I mean, I'll usually end up burning my toast or something. So I think just a simple cereal is what I usually end up going with, and it does the trick.
Okay. What's the best Halloween costume you've ever had?
Oh, I actually won my elementary school dance best costume. It was one of those big blow up ones. It had like a Grim Reaper on the back of it, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
I was a blow up dinosaur. I thought it was the coolest kid ever. It was like the first year those things were like big and they came out, and yeah, I was rocking that.
Okay, yeah. My family's got one of those too. Okay, who's your favorite Disney princess? And we know you guys got one. Oops. In there? Frozen. You can go ahead. Oh, Sam's back. Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't hear the question. It was I didn't hear anything.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Disney princess?
Oh. I think I'll probably say Elsa. Go with Elsa.
Okay.
I don't really know any, but I have some stepsisters, so usually like something Cinderella's going on or something. So we'll go Cinderella.
Okay. I always go with Belle from Beauty and the Beast because it's one thing I learned from that movie is the longer you can keep the girl locked up, she'll eventually fall in love with you. Who's your favorite actor or actress?
I think mine's Liam Neeson.
Will Ferrell. He's hilarious.
Okay. Would you rather go to deep sea or outer space?
Outer space for sure.
Outer space.
Yeah, that's scary what's down in the water sometimes.
Yeah, you never know what's under there.
Yeah. Are you coffee or tea?
I got into coffee this year, so I'd say coffee.
Okay.
I don't think I've had much coffee, so I'll have tea every once in a while.
Hey, favorite time of the year: summer, spring, fall, or winter?
I'd say winter for the hockey season.
Yeah, it's tough to beat hockey season, and right in the midst of it, it's fun.
Although Swift Current is very brutal in the winter, it is way too cold there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying when I heard that you guys were back in town, and I'm like, oh, you're probably happy to be back here.
Yeah.
If you could only eat pancakes or waffles for the rest of your life, which one are you choosing?
I think pancakes. That's a staple.
I disagree, Sordo. It's waffles.
No.
Come on, man.
All right. Are you an early bird or a night owl?
I'd say an early bird. I like my sleep, so go to bed early.
Night owl. I tend to, if I get the opportunity to stay up late, and then get the chance, I'll sleep in. So yeah, I'm not very productive in the mornings usually.
Okay. Comedy movie or drama movie?
I like a good comedy movie.
Yeah, I agree with Sordo there. Comic movie, man. You get a good actor who's pretty funny. It's like a Kevin Hart or something. It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah.
If you had a superpower, what would your superpower be?
Invisible. I think that'd be the coolest thing. Just be invisible.
Yeah, I want to be invisible. That, or like you could just like freeze things. I think that'd be pretty cool too.
Okay. I would always want to know what my date was thinking before she left me behind. So I'd like to be able to read their mind a little bit.
Yeah.
Save me some embarrassment. If you were a flavor, what flavor would you be?
Oh, I think sweet and sour.
I have no idea. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
I always go with mint because I feel like I'm mint. All right, that's it for the fun ones. I basically am out of questions, so I want to just thank you guys for giving me some time. We didn't take too long, and now you guys can get on and enjoy your nights.
Yeah, thanks for having us. It was awesome.